Welcome to the Baddies East reunion. I'm your host, Janeisha John.
Oh, this reunion was giving substance, baby. Substance. With a little bit of blood. Let's talk about it. So yes, y'all, if you are wondering, this part of the Baddies East was primarily talking, okay? It was primarily talking, but we did have a few moments of conflict, okay? With Biggie and Smiley. And of course, when E.T. and Rollie popped out, it was up and stuck. But for the most part, there was constructive dialogue. So the reunion starts with Paul Wall doing the rap, which is the theme song for this season. That's a baddie. Yeah, yeah, that's a baddie. Yeah, yeah. Don't be playing with a time though. Shawty is a baddie, hella fine, so. That's my favorite part of that song. That's when Anna and Tesehki come on. That is my favorite part of the song, honey. Don't be playing with a time though. Shawty is a baddie, hella fine, so. White boy can spit, honey. White boy can really spit. Now, I know this ain't Paul Wall for real, but what his name be? Y'all know who he be? I like his song. So after he performs, they do montages of all the girls walking into their trailers, honey. There's Natalie. And the first scene opens up with Natalie, Suki, and Sapphire, honey. Then it cuts to Biggie and Smiley. They give a little greeting. You can tell Smiley seems really happy to see Biggie, but Biggie doesn't really seem that happy to see Smiley. Then it cuts to Rollie and E.T., honey, and they are talking about what they have planned for the reunion. And basically Scarface says that she has surprises, and one of the surprises was her running up on Natalie, okay? I gotta say, I love the blue hair on Scarface, and you can totally tell her shape. You can see the BBL really taking effect. However, she's now having health issues because she decided to have the bright idea of going to a Zeus reunion right after you had surgery. She must have really needed that money, or that money was an offer she could not refuse. Now, Rollie's hair, I'm not even gonna lie, I do like it. I do like it. I like the color. I like it. It's giving. Then we get to Mariah, T, Tatted Up Sky, and Anna Need a Big Mac, honey. And they just sitting there talking about what they gonna do when they get on stage. So then we cut back to Biggie and Smiley, okay? And Biggie is just really throwing major shade. Biggie tells Smiley that she feels like Smiley plays victim, and she had them looking like Boo Boo the Fool in Jamaica. And Biggie asked her, what did the doctor say? And Smiley was like, I don't know. And then Biggie was like, so you're lying. Then it cuts to Scotty walking into Rollie and E.T.'s conversation. Scotty says that she's coming for Anna, basically. She say she disrespects her. She got a lot of mouth. If that bitch come at me, I'm coming at her, okay? I'm standing on business. Rollie says that she coming for Camilla, obviously, because Camilla's been talking a lot of shit on social media. We've been covering that. Rollie has been body shaming Camilla since day one. And, as you can see, she is the last person to be body shaming people. So, yeah, she's going to be going for Camilla. She's also going for Biggie. And Rollie says she's not doing no making up, no hee hee ha ha. She's standing on business, beating these bitches' asses and going the fuck home. And there's going to be no resolution. And I said, oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, I like this color blend that she has on this wig. It's like a little lighter up here. Yeah. Or is that an error? Because everything else is kind of purple and it's only lighter here. Child, I don't know. So then they cut back to Mariah and them. And Mariah's basically saying that this whole Smiley chain situation has to stop. It's ending tonight. It's getting laid to bed, honey. So then they cut back to Natalie and Suki and Sapphire. And they start talking about the whole Mariah situation. Natalie lets it be known that Mariah was really hurt that Suki decided to tweet that she should go home. Suki's like, when I'm your friend, I'm a real ass bitch. I tell you how I feel. And yeah, I feel like that bitch should go home. And what? And I said, oh, damn, girl. You don't see how that could hurt someone, right? Mariah probably thought y'all were cool, like friends. And then for her to look online and see that you're trying to get her fired, bitch, I'd be thrown for a loop too, and hurt and despondent. I do not like Sapphire's wig. I'm not, nah. So then they cut back to Mariah and them, and they asked T what she got planned, and she basically look, I'm here to collect my check. If anybody got a problem with me, we'll address it right then and there. And I said, oh, okay. I'm not mad at it, T. Get your coin. Now, I bet you Zeus had to pay her a pretty penny to get her to show up, because I was not expecting T to show up at all. Ooh, tatted up Sky is high as a kite, drunk as a skunk. She ain't feeling no pain during this reunion. So back with Biggie and Smiley, things deteriorate, okay? And Biggie feels like Smiley's fake as fuck because when Biggie snuck Scarface, Smiley was apparently supposed to join in. Remember? Because that was the night that they had got served that eviction notice, okay? But Smiley chickened out. And Biggie slapped the fuck out of her, okay? And Biggie ends up taking a piece of her green wig off. And I was like, oh my God. So then they cut to Smiley in her dressing room going off, honey. She's hitting the producer. She's hitting property, breaking shit. Like, it's just a shit show. Then they cut back to Biggie's dressing room and Tesehki ends up coming in. And Tesehki's like, what the hell is going on? Da, 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 da. And Biggie tells her what the deal is. Now back in the dressing room, things quickly deteriorate and she has cut herself from breaking all the stuff, so they have to call a medic. But she ends up hitting the medic. And I'm like, oh my God. Then it cuts back to Biggie and Tesehki and they start talking about Krishan and how Krishan wanted $200K to show up to the reunion. And Biggie was just saying that basically Krishan's ungrateful and Zeus has done all this stuff and it's just kind of fucked up what she's doing. Tesehki says she's not surprised by that individual and she really doesn't give a fuck. Now, even though Tesehki and Krishan are on the outs, I just would never talk about someone's sibling to them like that. Like, I just feel like that's awkward. You know, I was watching it and I was like, Biggie, I don't think that's appropriate for you to talk about her sister. So then Camilla comes in the room, honey, and she seems to be wearing some extermination outfit, honey. I don't even know, but the hair is looking good, baby. Hair is looking good. You know, Biggie tells her about the whole Smiley situation. And then they ask Camilla, like, what she got planned on for the reunion. And Camilla basically says she's going for Rollie's fat ass. And I said, oh, okay. So then it cuts to the ambulance coming out to attend to Smiley, honey. Damn, not the ambulance 2 times in 1 season. Shit. Oh, and then she have to wear a cast now. So in the next scene, Janeisha walks into NeNe's dressing room, honey, and they just start talking about what to expect during the reunion. And NeNe's scared, honey. NeNe really scared. She's like, girl, I'm gonna need you to help me, honey. But Janeisha plays good cop. She not gonna help you, honey. She gonna run off the stage, so you ain't gonna get much help with her. Oh, I do like that Zeus pendant, honey. Don't get it snatched, Janeisha. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody would dare snatch Janeisha's chain, honey. Ooh, no, 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 no. I'm really happy that NeNe is here, though. I liked her energy, you know, this whole time. Yeah, you know, I really liked it. She's cool. I'm really happy to see NeNe working again because she needs a job. You know, she needs a job. She hasn't been on the TV screen in, I don't know, a couple years. I think the last thing she did was College Hill on BET Plus. You know what I mean? So she needs work. So then it cuts to the main stage, honey, and Janeisha is in her full attire. And I gotta say, the body is bodying, baby. The body is bodying. Why are you cheating on her? Stop it. And then she brings NeNe out on the stage, and she has a Big Bird outfit, honey. What the fuck is that? So then they bring out Natalie, Mariah, Scotty, and Sky. And it's pleasantries, you know, it's cool. They say hi, hey, Nene, hey, girl. And then the House B girls come in, Tesehki, Biggie, Anna, and Camilla. Oh, and also T. So the first thing they talk about is Anna and Scotty, honey. Now, it's just interesting. Janeisha is in the same room as Scotty and Anna, honey. I'm thrown. And they want to know what the fuck started all of this. Child, I think we know, honey. Anna's basically saying, I don't know what happened. I didn't have a problem with her. All I did was comment under Krishan's old video and say, oh, she been slow. Scotty is just coming up with like this stupid ass excuse saying, oh, well, she's disrespectful and she's loud. And then NeNe pressed her. She's like, but what exactly happened? And Anna's saying, are you going to tell the truth? Are you going to tell the truth? And so was Janeisha, honey. She wondering, she's like, what? Yeah, what's the deal? What's the tea? But Scotty bitches out and she doesn't tell us the real reason. She plays this whole, I was defending Krishan and and I'm just like, yeah, no, girl, we see through you. We see through you. So then they play the video of Krishan dancing stupid. And then they ask Tesehki how she feels about it, okay? And Tesehki basically says, like, she doesn't give a fuck at all. Like, she doesn't care. Like, it's really whatever. And then they just start asking her more questions about Krishan and asking her if she'll ever be able to forgive her. And Tesehki says no, she'll never be able to because of the accusations and, you know, getting her jumped on TV. You know, Tesehki is really, really, really hurt. And Tesehki actually ends up crying talking about it, and Camilla helps console her. It's just really sad. It's sad to see sisters fight, and, you know, I think that Tesehki's honestly done with Krishan, honestly. And Tesehki even said, like, oh, I thought she was going to be here, and I was prepared to fight her. And I was like, oh, shit. So then they get to the whole Natalie and Camilla situation, and basically their long-standing beef, yada, yada, yada. And then, you know, they hug it out. You know, everything's good. The reality TV show veterans. Aw, mwah, 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 mwah. And then they get to T and Scotty, honey. T is basically like, Scotty, you switched up on me. I didn't do nothing to you. Drrrrah. And Scotty's basically saying the same thing too. And then T gets up out her seat. And I'm like, oh, shit, is she about to run up on Scotty? But no, she sits right on down. But then they bring to the stage Rollie and E.T., honey. And as soon as E.T. walks on the stage, she takes off her heels and she runs towards Natalie and just whomps her, honey. And when I tell you, all hell broke loose, pandemonium. Natalie is on the ground, honey. She is literally on the ground and she's swinging her legs up. And then Natalie finally get up and she is just thrashing, honey, thrashing, thrashing, thrashing. So then Rollie and Biggie square up, and I'm not gonna lie, Rollie got the best of her. I'm just keeping it a stack. And then Anna get involved right here, honey. Anna's trying to get to Rollie. This was pump fake. You see, she has opportunity, and she freezes. She freezes and waits for the security to step in between. Anna, listen. But hey, I can't blame you because Rollie's a big bitch. Then Tesehki square up right there with E.T., honey. And of course, you know that's how the episode ends. But I want to know what you guys think. And this is the video the YouTube algorithm thinks you should watch next.